This new moon in Leo lands in Magha Nakshatra, ruled by Ketu, the star of authority and respect, the one who sits on the throne. Ketu represents detachment. It makes us tap into our humility, brings forth a sense of nostalgia, feelings of the past, and can invoke us to feel ungrounded. Under this lunation, we are being invited to transform our relationship with our inner leader and those who came before us. Magha is the star that connects us with our ancestors and forefathers, symbolized by a royal throne. Natives of this star are ambitious leaders with a drive for power, wealth, and they love the spotlight. With the Sun, Moon, and Ketu in Leo, the vibrancy of the Sun, who rules the rule of Leo, feels restricted. So how you shine and how you show up may feel like a cloud of self-doubt if you are only focused on your own goals and seeking more recognition. Magha's influence calls us for humility and service. You may feel a divide between what you should do and what your heart's truest desires are. This kind of crossroads always feels remarkably potent as we enter the eclipse season, and it is never the last one. Don't forget, we are always evolving. When we want to be bold, we want to own our direction, and sometimes when it does not work out, we can also lose our understanding of how we seek meaning and how every pivot is compounding to our own growth. So discerning desires is one thing, but finding a way to allow personal and collective serving to intersect is key. Remember, a desire will continue to grow, but the meaning feeds a sense of purpose that serves for the highest good of all. The inner leader comes online when you tune into the heart. This is the signal, and the rest is noise. We may also see themes arising that focus on the father's side, relationships with authority, and our inner masculine energy. Overall, it can be a challenging time for leaders. Think bosses, people in positions of power, and how we also lead ourselves. But the cycle ahead presents an opportunity to work with it. It's a great time to make friends with shadow themes that lead you to disempowerment and understand how you divest your energy and power. The shadow side of Leo is loud and proud with arrogance. They want to offer an opinion or solution on everything. Is it true? Does it need to be voiced? How do you take your power back? Sometimes silence feeds the inner leader to rise more than repercussions. This isn't about being passive, but active in your confidence, which leads to greater accountability, humility, and an inner knowing that is aligned with spiritual truth. It's important through this dance to also cultivate a sense of compassion between yourself and others. This new moon is not really about setting deep intentions, but taking the time to honor how far you have come with the support of those who came before you. When you honor your ancestors, you open the door to not only overcome and transform blocks, but to also be grateful for the qualities and gifts that have been passed down. Contrary to what everyone says, you are also passed on with great gifts. Don't forget the interconnectivity of this that can bring expansion and peace, as well as any feelings of grief to process. How can you take time today to honor your ancestors? If you are setting intentions, think about your creativity, your joy, your discipline, and focus on goals that harmonize your soul's calling. As Venus is now in Cancer till mid-sept, the emotional body is heightened. This can bring more sensitivity, but in a way for you to get closer to feeling, understanding your relationship with your inner home and relationships in general. It's a softer time to take extra care of nurturing your body and mind. As we begin to enter the landscape for the incoming eclipse season, a karmic turning point arrives to enter a new chapter. It takes time for things to set in motion, so honor your lessons, stay mindful of reactions, and shine for the sake of becoming a beacon of light to everyone. Overall, the blessing of this lunation is to make peace with the past, to thank the past that came before you, to be grounded in responsibility and right inner leadership, building relationships with care and a legacy with soul. The brightest spotlight is within.